are Lighthouse Care, fitness and wellness directly to your door.
Could you share a little bit more on your monetization breakdown?
I was going to ask if you're going to start in a particular fitness or sports vertical.
Lighthouse Care is the only company on the market that is easy to use, reliable, fast, and has no hidden fees.
Hi judges, my name is Ruhan,
And my name is Akil.
and we are Lighthouse Care, fitness and wellness directly to your door.
Firstly, let's meet my uncle Rajesh. Rajesh is a neurosurgeon based in San Francisco, and his son's wedding is upcoming in December. Rajesh wants to be fit and healthy for his son's big day. But there is one problem. Rajesh is not comfortable with leaving his home to go to the gym. So he decides he needs a personal trainer that can come to his home. One day, Rajesh takes a seat, opens his laptop, and starts surfing the web for that personal trainer. But he quickly tires out after filling out endless questionnaires and sifting through long, long lists of personal trainers. Before he realizes, Rajesh just spent the last 2 hours looking for a personal trainer with no luck. And it turns out, Rajesh is not alone. According to a survey by the National Health and Fitness Association, 60% of professionals struggle with finding personal trainers that can come to their home. Searching for a personal trainer is a difficult task, and for Rajesh, he lost valuable time that he could have used to do his work.
That's why we made our solution Lighthouse Care. We are an online platform where clients can set their preferences in order to instantly match with at-home fitness trainers and at-home yoga instructors in just one click. So here we just have a very basic and quick demonstration of how our website works. As we can see, the client in that corner is filling out their profile with some very basic information, like their gender, their age, etc. After they do this, they go to schedule an appointment on our home screen and again, fill out some very basic information, such as the date and time for the appointment. Once he does that, he clicks the book appointment button. And once that happens, this request gets sent out to every single trainer within his area. If one of them decides to accept, he's officially matched with his first trainer on Lighthouse Care.
Here is a graph comparing Lighthouse Care to our top competitors in the market. Firstly, let's talk about Instagram. If a client wants to book with a personal trainer using Instagram, there's a lot of back and forth communication, making it very time consuming. If you wanted to use individual websites of personal trainers, you'd have to look and look for a very long time until you found a personal trainer that actually fit your preferences. Now we have Thumbtack and Find Your Trainer. Both of these platforms have hefty commissions for the fitness professional, and they require clients to fill long questionnaires, taking up a bunch of your time. Lighthouse Care is the only company on the market that is easy to use, reliable, fast, and has no hidden fees.
Our business model is incredibly simple. We charge a 7.5% commission off of every booking transaction made on our website. This is competitively low when you compare it to other platforms like Thumbtack that have a 10 to 20% commission on every single booking transaction, as well as lead charge fees. And right now, we currently have 15 users on our site and 7 fitness professionals. But why are we the perfect team to actually tackle this problem? Every single one of us knows a loved one that could use the help of at-home personalized fitness instruction. But a lot of our loved ones don't really have access to it because of how hard it is to find trainers. We are driven and ready to tackle this problem head on.
Here is a roadmap of our future milestones. In quarter 3 of 2024, we want to work on reaching out to more fitness professionals and also reaching out and running social media marketing ads in order to gain a client base. In quarter 4 of 2024, we want to work on developing our site by adding testimonials from satisfied customers and also adding a ratings feature for fitness professionals. In the first quarter of 2025, we want to work on reaching out further in California by cold emailing fitness professionals in the Los Angeles and San Diego areas. And lastly, in quarter 2 of 2025, we want to work on focusing on retaining clients. We will do this by implementing any feedback and observations from our current user base. In order to meet these milestones, we are asking for $80,000. $40,000 will go to operational costs, $30,000 will go to social media marketing ads, and $10,000 will go to web development.
But why are we all doing this right now? Currently, the personal fitness training market and adjacent markets are booming. As you can see in the graph behind me, in just 10 years, the at-home yoga instructor market will grow by $200 billion. Right now is the perfect time to facilitate this growth with a platform like Lighthouse Care. But why does the platform have to be Lighthouse Care specifically? It's because right now we are revolutionizing the way that clients can reach at-home fitness professionals by making it accessible, convenient, and easy. So let's help people like Rajesh find the fitness trainers that they need one appointment at a time. Thank you.
Thank you, Lighthouse Care. We'll now have 3 minutes from questions from the judges.
Check. Yeah, I'm not super familiar with the industry, but my intuition would tell me that the economics would be better if you just did telehealth, like for both the provider as well as like the customer, because you don't have the commute. The provider can deal with like more people because they don't have to commute, etc. Why in person versus telehealth?
So many times that can be preferred from professionals, but certain professionals just don't have a place to give to their clients to use. So this is more of like, hey, let's meet at this gym here and let's book an appointment easy and fast. If the professional does not have an area to train their client, then they can't really be a professional, right? So,
just to add on to that, it's already been demonstrated that there is a market for at-home fitness professionals. There are a good amount. And then a lot of exercise types, such as things like yoga, you don't really need to go to a gym for that. So a lot of people that have accessibility to at-home yoga instructors, they would much prefer them to come to their house instead of having to travel all the way to the gym, having to pay for the gym membership, etc.
So one thing that stood out about the current prototype is, you have a potential or customer putting in some information, right? This kind of time goes out to a ton of fitness professionals. The first one available grabs it. I would imagine a lot of, people looking for personal trainers would want to kind of vet the trainer and ensure that person matches their style, et cetera, their background. I'm just curious to understand kind of what went to that decision and if you foresee any issues with that.
yeah, so each professional and yoga instructor usually has a certificate of their certification for being a professional. So we can always verify that. Specifically, it's like a NASM can you pull that up? They have a board certificate. So if that doesn't exist, then they are not a certified professional.
Well, yeah, I think the question is more of just empowering customers to select their preferred professional based on the type of training. Are you only doing yoga or starting with yoga, or are you doing all kinds of fitness? Or, some folks based on their gender, their age, may want a trainer that, focuses on a certain clientele or has experience in weightlifting versus yoga. So I guess trying to understand how you would approach that. The certification.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So yes, we can add preferences to our site. Right now, it's like bare bones in terms of preferences, but one drop down later, we can let them pick specifically age, gender, and more for the professional.
And just to add to that, if they don't like the professional, they can always just cancel the booking and we will give them another one. They don't have to go with it's not like they have to go with the professional that they're given on the first appointment scheduling.
To clarify, every time a professional accepts a client's request, the client is sent all the professional's information, including their board certificate. So if they have any issues, they can cancel it and full refund.
I was going to ask if you're going to start in a particular fitness or sports vertical, sort of to the point that you were making, like having, if you're starting in a region, 20 different yoga teachers on there, and that's like a specialty, and then you expand to other fitness verticals.
Yes, so we were actually looking into that right before this, and we find that it's very easy to add specific different industries in terms of professionals. So we're just starting with strength trainers and yoga instructors for now, but yes, that's a drop-down menu.
And how did you pick those two spaces?
those two had the largest available market in California, specifically the Berkeley area.
Could you share a little bit more on your monetization breakdown?
Yes. Can we go to the commission slide real quick?
And then, sorry, I guess a follow-up too. I know with a lot of services like this, is there anything stopping, let's say I hire a yoga teacher through this, they come to my house and I'm like, oh, that's great. And the yoga teacher says, hey, okay, let's cut a deal outside of this platform.
Yes. So specifically, the professional will stay on the platform because the professional gets many clients from our platform. If they just stay in our platform, they get many clients if they stay on our platform. If they leave the platform, they won't have access to the clients. And the client would prefer to stay on the platform because later, if they want another different professional, that's the only way they can book it.
And to add on to that, it's a lot safer for clients and professionals to stay on our site because we guarantee that the professional or the client won't scam each other.
Thank you, judges. We have time for one more question.
Clear? Okay. All right.
All right, thank you, Lift Right. Not Lift Right.